It's time for a September update for my Amazon KDP low content publishing income report series. If you've been following along, I am excited to tell you up front, won't even keep you guessing, I saw an 87% increase to my net revenue in the month of September over just the month of August. I am absolutely thrilled, and in this video, I will show you the numbers, give you a peek behind the curtain, and tell you what I have been doing differently to help boost sales in my Amazon KDP business. Hey, I'm Rebecca Boland, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a subscriber already, welcome back. I'd love to invite any of you new viewers to hit subscribe as well, because here on this channel, I am covering strategies to build businesses online and opening the doors to each of the diversified income streams I am building as a stay-at-home mom to two little ones. No schemes, scams, or anything shady, just true passive income, well-known opportunities like blogging, affiliate marketing, and some lesser known ones like Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. So let's not drag this out. Let's jump right into the September numbers. For those of you who have been following me from the beginning, you may recall that I published my first book on November 1st, or maybe November 4th when it went live in 2022. So I'm going to keep this video short and sweet for September income because the October income report will mark 1 year publishing. And I'm so excited to extrapolate all of the more intricate pieces of data that I haven't been following to see what trends have been developing and to show how this business has been growing over the past year. As a quick comparison, if you didn't get a chance to watch my August video or you haven't memorized the numbers, shockingly, in August, I revealed that I sold 103 units of books, so 103 individual books, and generated a revenue of $180.41. However, I did have some ad spend, and I spent $30.57 on ads in August. And that means that my net revenue that month was $149.84. So for a nice round number, let's say $150. Not bad for completely passive income in August. However, we always like to see growth, right? Well, since I opened up the video with a spoiler alert, you know that I did see growth again in September, which means that month after month, I have seen growth this entire year, which is fantastic. And if we go to orders and check out last month, it will pull up September's numbers for me, and we will see that I had 165 sales in the month of September. Of course, this is exciting in and of itself, but I also think it's the first official month that I had a sale every single day. I may have said that in August, but I feel like in August there was an anomaly day that I didn't make a sale. But I know in September I sold multiple books every single day. So at the very least, I can definitely say that in September I sold at least 2 books every day of the month. And on a really great day, which happened to be right around my birthday, I had a peak of 15 units sold in a day. So that was a fantastic birthday present. And like I say in most of my videos, if you can appreciate every little milestone, all those little baby steps, one day you'll look back and say, wow, that was actually a huge leap. So if I think back to my first video and just wanting to see sales more consistently, to now seeing that I have sold a minimum of 2 every day and my maximum is 15 instead of 3 books in a single day, it's that much more motivating to stay engaged with this as a new passive income venture. Now it looks like, similar to months prior, a majority of the units sold are coming from a handful of my top sellers, and I hit a new high for a single book of 19 sales, but the books that were doing well through this summer are still doing pretty well with 12 and 11 sales. And I will tell you a secret here, even though I won't show you the books or tell you exactly what niche it is. But I will tell you that this book that jumped to the top this month is a seasonal book for fall and autumn, which just hit or is just starting to hit. So while I love that there's multiple sales here, I have to admit I don't expect to see many more sold after we get through that kind of Halloween or Thanksgiving time. It is very pumpkin-y in theme. I'll give you that. If we head to the royalties estimator to see what those books converted to in terms of revenue, so we'll pull up September and we'll see that the approximated royalties for September came to $290.75. And comparing that to August, that means that in September I generated about an extra $110 on my top line revenue over August. A big win for just 1 month, and certainly the highest jump from one to another. So while I don't want to get my hopes up too high for this type of growth every month, I am hoping that maybe there is an exponential component to KDP. But I also have to remember we are rolling into fourth quarter, which does tend to be the highest grossing revenue quarter across most industries in most markets because of all of the holidays. Now, even though I said that was $110 top line revenue, we do have to recall that I did start investing in really small, low cost ads from a lottery campaign component. And in August, I spent $30.57 on ads. So in August, my net revenue was actually $149.84. So let's say $150 for round numbers. So in August, generating $150 once I consider that ad spend, that is still great pocket money that nobody's going to complain about adding to their bank each month. But in September, I actually made a couple small changes. I did not do any fancy ads, but I did turn off ads for books that were getting clicks but no conversions because I think they were catching buyers for the wrong niche. So because of that, in September, even though I sold over $100 more in sales of books, I spent a lot less on ads. I actually only spent $10.48 on ads. I will come over here and prove that to you. You'll note from my last video, ignore that the campaign is called July there and October there. I just keep renaming it. So let me show you. If I pull up just September, you'll see that through these dates in September, my total spend was only $10.48, proof right there, and my ACOS stayed at about 13 or 14%, which is good for my books, and it's an improvement over August. Again, meaning that when I subtract out my ad spend, because I had a higher top line revenue and a lower cost of advertising, I benefit from improvements in both categories, meaning that my net revenue was $280.27. So we're saying $280 is my take-home pay here compared to August $150. So that is an 87% increase in net revenue from just August to September. I am so thrilled to see this, and I am crossing my fingers to see continued success like this in October, November, and December especially. As promised at the beginning of the video, I don't want to take up too much time here because October is going to give me a year worth of insights to really nitpick and find some trends to discuss with you. But my key takeaways here in terms of how this growth occurred are: one, to continue publishing books consistently. Now, I didn't publish a ton in September. I'm honestly not sure exactly how many books because I stopped tracking that as diligently, but I know that the increase in sales was not a correlation to a huge amount of publishing. Two, I would try to capture any seasonality. Now, if you're watching this, it is the beginning of October. I would probably not recommend spending too much time on trying to get into the Halloween niche right now, but it could be a good time to look at Thanksgiving and definitely looking ahead to all of the December holidays. So if you have time and you're not focused on pure evergreen content, you could get a big boost in sales if you target the upcoming seasonality. 3, if you haven't started with Amazon ads, don't be intimidated. Check out some videos on doing lottery ads for low content books. I still owe you one of those on my channel, but I'm not an expert. I took what I watched on YouTube and ran with it. And it's always great to hear advice from a few different people so you can put together your own strategy. But start playing with Amazon ads just a little bit and watch the numbers so you can turn off ads on any books that aren't doing well and therefore keep your A costs down so that your average cost of each of those sales is not very high, which makes your take home improve month over month. So that is all I have for my September income report. But as I keep saying, I am so excited about showing you the entire year wrapped up in a summary video at the end of October or early November. So make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss that video coming out. And until then, I do have a handful more videos that are being recorded and edited as we speak to start walking you through the hows of creating your books, finding competitive research, putting the right keywords together, and getting your KDP business going. Now that I have a year of it under my belt and have proved I know a little bit about what I'm doing and hopefully can help you as well. Until next time, bye.